कैसे रानी मुखर्जी कितनी क्रिटिकली एक्लेम्ड इंडियन एक्ट्रेस है जो जानी जाती है अपनी वर्सेटैलिटी और कंपेलिंग परफॉर्मेंसेस के लिए, ये हम सभी को पता है। उन्हें अपनी परफॉर्मेंसेस की वजह से कितने अवार्ड्स और एक्कोलेड्स मिल चुके हैं, इंक्लूडिंग 7 फिल्म फेयर अवार्ड्स, और उन्होंने एस्टैब्लिश कर दिया है खुद को एज वन ऑफ द प्रोमिनेंट एक्ट्रेसेस ऑफ इंडियन सिनेमा। इवन आफ्टर 25 years of being in the cinema, she's still relevant. उनकी बेस्ट फिल्म्स की बात करें then we of course can talk about ब्लैक दैट केम आउट इन 2005, जहाँ पे उन्होंने एक ब्लाइंड और डेफ गर्ल का रोल प्ले किया था एंड उनको इतनी ज़्यादा अक्लेम और क्रेडिट्स मिले थे इसके लिए। शी गॉट द फिल्म फेयर अवार्ड फॉर द बेस्ट एक्ट्रेस एंड मच लाइक दैट शी डिलीवर्ड पावरफुल परफॉर्मेंसेज इन द फिल्म्स लाइक हम तुम दैट केम आउट इन 2004, साथिया दैट केम आउट इन 2002, कभी अलविदा ना कहना दैट केम आउट इन 2006 एंड मर्दानी इन 2014। दीज आर माई फेवरेट फिल्म्स ऑफ रानी मुखर्जी। उनकी नेचुरल एक्टिंग एबिलिटीज और कैप्टिवेटिंग प्रेजेंस जो स्क्रीन पर होती है, उसकी वजह से वो अभी तक ऑडियंस को एंटरटेन, इंस्पायर और उसके साथ साथ एजुकेट करती रहती है। और आज की वीडियो में वी विल बी रिव्यूइंग एंड टॉकिंग अबाउट द फिल्म मिसेस चैटर्जी वर्सेस नॉर्वे। Starring none other than Rani Mukerji. This film has been the talk of the town lately and मैं बहुत ज़्यादा excited था to watch this film and without further ado, let's get started. अगर आप इस पूरे केस की actual story जानना चाहते हैं with what legal case took place and how eventually it turned out, तो मैंने उस पर already एक वीडियो बना दी है जब हम इसका ट्रेलर रिव्यू कर रहे थे and that video got a lot of love from all of you. तो आप वो यहाँ देख सकते हैं, लिंक मैंने अटैच कर दिया है। and along with it, इस मूवी का जो प्लॉट है दैट रिवॉल्व्स अराउंड द स्टोरी ऑफ अ मदर, अनुपमा चैटर्जी, जो रानी मुखर्जी ने प्ले किया है, हु फाइट्स फॉर द कस्टडी ऑफ हर सन हु हैज बीन टेकन अवे फ्रॉम द नॉर्वेजियन चाइल्ड वेलफेयर सर्विसेज। प्लॉट एक रियल लाइफ इंसिडेंट पे है, ये ऑलरेडी आई हैव टोल्ड यू, एंड इट्स अ हार्ट रेंचिंग टेल ऑफ मदर्स लव फॉर अ चाइल्ड. Now, talking about the positive aspects of the film first, because there were a lot of them. Number one being, of course, Rani Mukherjee's stellar performance. It was outstanding because जितनी कैरेक्टर को इमोशन और डेप्थ रिक्वायर्ड थी इस कैरेक्टर के लिए, वो रानी मुखर्जी एकदम अच्छे तरीके से स्क्रीन पर लेकर आती है. Whenever she wanted to shout, whenever she wanted to get angry, whenever she wanted to get emotional, whenever she wanted to cry, all the scenes looked very real, that we are living that story of Mrs. Chatterjee along with Rani Mukerji, and उन्हीं की जो performance है उसकी वजह से the emotional element that was the strongest suit for the film was used very well. Talking about the story, of course it was sensitive, but that is what made it gripping. मूवी की स्टोरी ना 2 पार्ट्स में डिवाइडेड है. द फर्स्ट पार्ट इज अबाउट द पर्सनल स्टोरी ऑफ हाउ एवरीथिंग हैपेंड एंड द सेकंड पार्ट इंक्लूड्स द लीगल बैटल. तो इस तरीके से आफ्टर इंटरवल जब स्टोरी की ट्रैजेक्टरी चेंज होती है, देन इट बिकम्स इवन मोर ग्रिपिंग. एंड द डायरेक्टर, शी डिड एन एक्सीलेंट जॉब. द डायरेक्टर हैज डन एन एक्सीलेंट जॉब ऑफ ब्रिंगिंग आउट इमोशंस एंड स्ट्रगल्स ऑफ एवरी कैरेक्टर इन दिस फिल्म. थर्ड पॉइंट बीइंग कि कैसे मूवी जो है वो दैट शेड्स लाइट्स ऑन द इश्यूज ऑफ हाउ चाइल्ड वेलफेयर सर्विसेज कैन समटाइम्स बी रॉन्ग and can cause more harm than good. इस फिल्म के एंड में क्या होता है वो तो हम सबको पता ही है. how the family gets the kids back is eventually what the story leads up to. but उनकी पूरी लाइफ की स्ट्रगल लग जाती है, उन्हें इतने ज़्यादा साल तक अपना केस लड़ना पड़ता है. they had to fight for the rights of their own babies is what is shown in this film, and how a child welfare service can actually get wrong sometimes and can cause so much harm is what is shown in this film, which is a very important issue, because not only Mrs. Chatterjee's, but I'm sure this would be a story of a lot of other mothers as well. Now, the fourth positive aspect being the movie sends a powerful message that we need to be more empathetic, we need to be more understanding towards people's situations, and not just people. When we talk about immigrants, अगर हम इंडिया में भी देखें, there are a lot of immigrants in India, whether they're from Myanmar, they're from Bangladesh, they're from Afghanistan, they're from other countries who've come here for their livelihood Bollywood to be bit better, so we should understand the people's situations, especially when it comes to the well-being of children, men and women. Another positive aspect about this story, about this film, was its background music. Although at times I felt it was a bit loud, but कई बारी ना movies को चलाने के लिए उसे loud रखना ही पड़ता है, and that is how the audience gets connected with the storyline when the music is compelling enough and is connected with the story of the film. And that is what the scene was also in this movie, Mrs. Chatterjee Vs Norway. One more thing that I loved about this movie was Jim Saab. The casting has been perfect here because there are not just Rani Mukerji, but all the supporting actors have done their part pretty well. When I'm talking about Jim Saab, who's playing a lawyer, he's portrayed his role very well, and whenever he comes on screen, you'll feel that particular emotion that he's trying to convey to the audience, and you'd be able to feel once you watch this film. I'm pretty sure that all these positive aspects must have compelled to you कि हाँ इस मूवी को थिएटर में देखते हैं जाते हैं. Definitely, I think this film that has come after a very long time, and Rani Mukerji is actually the driving force of this film, and I genuinely recommend this, that it's one of the films that you can watch in the cinema halls near you because it's actually very good. Now, talking about the negative aspects of the film, or the underwhelming aspects, as I say, there weren't any significant underwhelming aspects, but sometimes some viewers might find it too emotional, intense or heavy, because not a lot of times we want drama, family drama or emotions to be derived throughout the film, and this was one such film where from the right beginning to the very end, all you feel is loads of emotions. All you feel is loads of emotions, and that is something that some viewers might find intense or heavy. And also, this movie might not be suitable for younger audiences due to its mature themes. So that is another reason why I think it's not a movie that people can take their small kids along with them to watch it, but definitely it's a family film. You can take your brothers and sisters, you can take your mothers and father along with you if you're an adult, and you can watch this film and enjoy it along with them if you are a fan of Bollywood family drama movies. Overall, if you talk about Mrs. Chatterjee vs. Norway, it's a must-watch film that highlights an important issue and feathers a powerful performance by Rani Mukerji. While some viewers might find it emotionally intense, it is definitely a thought-provoking and heart-wrenching film that sends a crucial message about empathy and understanding. That was the movie review of the movie Mrs. Chatterjee vs. Norway. If you've seen the film, let me know in the comments below how did you find it, so we can discuss it further. And if you liked the review, then do like the review, and please share it with all the Bollywood lovers that you know of. And while subscribing to my YouTube channel, do remember to press the bell icon so whatever I upload next, you get the notifications first. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. That's all for the day. Signing off. See you in the next video.